All right. We are now recording. It's been a couple of weeks, but we're back at it. The group is still in descent. You should all be able to see the page. Um, you visited El Medina, the psychic, the fortune teller. Found out a bunch of things. You visited Ronnie the Protector. You found out a little bit more. So a lot of the things you've been wondering about the nature of the Bone Garden have finally been revealed to you. Um, and you've decided now that you kind of have a base of operations. You're settled in. Um, Now it's time to start working on everyone's quest. And I think you selected Kat's quest to basically find the scattered pieces of the lady's heart. Um, Unfortunately, Chris isn't here this week, but we can muddle along. That's usually how it works out. You start to follow one person's quest, and they're never there again. So. Right. Yeah. Well, I think Yegan decided to hold off on that for now because it's with the Blood Governor, and you don't guys don't want to mess with him just yet. I don't think. I think that was the decision. Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah. Okay. So you guys were trying to decide how to get back up to the surface. You know of most of the ways back up to the surface, but you only know where. You've only been to actually two of the surface places that would let you out. There's up here, uh, the staircase that leads up to the Valder tombs with the ghosts, and then down here is the Screamer shaft. That leads you back to Karth and Teresa. Remember the vampire and her uh, basically the first things you encountered when you came in that underground tunnel, and there she was playing the organ. The Screamer's shaft leads to them, and you remember you had him locked up in his own cage, and she had been destroyed. But with you found out that even undead that have been destroyed come back at dawn the next day, so she might not be quite so destroyed anymore. Right. Uh huh. It would probably be off to the northwest, and there is no. It's probably about a half a mile away. I mean, there is a tunnel leading to the northwest, but you have no idea if that goes all the way out that way. And based on what you know on the surface, the stairs to the Valder tombs will put you out closer to the plague bog, which I think you guys wanted to investigate first. But the Screamer shaft is probably the safest route because you won't have to fight anybody to go out that way. I mean, if all the Valder ghosts are back, it's good. You're probably guessing it's probably going to be another another issue because you fought them, you defeated them, and they're probably not too pleased with you. You only know of those two. You're probably several hundred feet. Yep. Oh, I don't. Okay. But yeah, I think this yeah this one I think up here. Can you see my ping up there? I think that direction leads to. I think you learned that that direction does lead to the Varga or ossuary. Um, and this way leads to the garden, uh, the rose mage of the silent gardener. So you do know those other two ways out, but you don't know what awaits you at the end of them. Right, which is a collection of a collection of bones. Hmm. or or and of course you've also got Yigan's ability to burrow. So he was suggesting going part way up one of the exits and then digging your own way out that way. There you go. Right, right. And the rose garden is over here. Um, yeah, great mausoleum. This is where Karth, the guy you got locked up in the cage, and his vampire girlfriend are here, and the Valder mausoleums are up here. So true. Sounds like a plan. All right. So is that the way you're going? Alrighty. All right. So you head up in that direction. Okay. I'll take you back to descent. So you guys head up in this direction. Okay. Uh, this cavern, as you basically you go up through, the slowly inclined tunnel. This one, another one that looks like it was dug from this direction up, and it opens up into a much larger cavern that appears to just be a natural pocket in the earth that this tunnel has, happened upon. Um, you see the exit at the far end. This cavern contains several heaps of bodies, each corpse wrapped in layers of protective fabric and smelling strongly of chemicals and incense. The residents of Descent appear to use this cave to stack embalmed bodies. Uh, yep. Nope. They're all just kind of laying there. What do you just continue on through, or what? They're all just laying there. Just they're not moving. I don't know how did you just walk into the tunnel, or are you trying to be quiet about things? I mean, you may have a light with you because I don't think everyone can see in the dark. So it is likely that they would have seen you if you just, if you have a light or have walked into the tunnel or into the cavern. Okay. You're okay. Right. Russ's character, Rourke can't. You're human, right? Yeah, you can help everyone see in the dark with your power. But basically, it looks like just like dozens of mummies stacked up everywhere. Some have been fairly neatly stacked, like at one point they were trying to be respectful about it, and the others are just kind of tossed in haphazardly, arms and legs splayed everywhere. And it's a weird smell in this room between the embalming chemicals and the spices, the exotic spices used to mummify the bodies, and the faint scent of dry decay. It's kind of a strange assault on the senses as you make your way slowly through this eerie corridor. All right. Yeah. Right. Um, you are easily able to make it through. None of the bodies spring up to life as you go past them. Who is in the lead as you continue your way up that passageway in that direction? Sure, it's about 30 feet up. It's about okay. You cast speed. It's yeah, it's the same roll. That's fine. I mean, you use the same die, so that is a success with a raise. Okay.
Get the whole group in on that. Okay, I adjusted my power. So I guess uh, I guess since I'm trying to be sneaky,
Okay.
I need to do a stealth,
Yep.
and I will stay like 40 ahead of the party. That's not great, but it's a success.
Oh, got a little light.
Yeah,
Okay.
glad we didn't crawl up the screamer shaft.
So Rourke, you're hanging back in the room full of the mummies.
No, at the back of the group.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, so as you go up through the passageway, again, it's a bit of a trek. The passageway switches back on itself a couple of times as it goes up. It gets pretty steep in some places. Not so bad that you have to climb or make athletics checks or anything, but there are some places where you feel easier to just kind of like lean over and go kind of on, hands and feet, because it's fairly steep. And give me a notice check, Bob, as you're in the front.
Actually, it's kind of funny. If you're saying it's cramped for me, I'm saying this is
Well, no,
invisible
no,
for
not
the
for you,
party.
not for you. I mean, just for, just as a general. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're flying. You're not experiencing any of that. Uh,
Well,
and you've got
I
your
mean,
dark vision on. Okay.
yeah.
Towards up ahead of you, you feel like you've been going for quite a while, so you might be nearing the surface at this point. Up ahead of you, you see a patch of moss on the ceiling. that kind of looks out of place. It just doesn't, because there's been no other moss or mold or anything like that. But this is just kind of this weird patch of like kind of like this really slimy looking greenish moss that's pulsing a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and report that to the group.
Okay.
I mean, because you, you, I don't want to drag things out, but
If you
that's
wish to,
been,
but make an academics check for me.
that would be an unskilled.
Yep. Okay. You have no idea. It's just
I absolutely have no idea
kind of this
whatsoever.
weird moss.
Yeah, Bob has some ideas, but Timber has absolutely nothing whatsoever. Actually, this is a sort of thing that's like a kind of naturey thing that Timber could have otherwise known about. So that's weird. But oh well,
Yeah.
that's what I get. So
You
I
just
go
you've just
back.
not encountered it before.
Yeah. So I go back. Oh, and by the way, this whole thing has it been like a natural, like a cavern, or I mean, not cavern,
It looks
but
like a
this
cavern that
moss.
was. It looks like a natural cavern that was expanded artificially.
Okay. So it's not like dwarf work or
Right.
something
No,
like
it's
that.
not
Okay.
nearly as polished as dwarf work would have been.
So I think some of you are gonna have a hard time coming up on this next part. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a problem for me, but I got to a point like you see, there's nothing growing up here, and I like, you know, point to, point unless you have eye, like light on me, you're not seeing me. But I point up to like the ceiling. I'm like, you know, and you see how there's nothing there? I came up to this patch with this like weird moss. I didn't want to touch it, but it's weird.
Could you describe it in more detail?
Yeah, Erica, I don't know if
Okay.
there are
Yeah.
any more
Just this
descriptive words,
this
but
this bright green kind of slimy looking moss that was kind of pulsing a little bit like it was bubbling or something. And you guys can make academics checks if you want. See if you've heard of something like this.
I make a survival check.
Sure, I'll let survival be. All right, Rourke, you can make a research check instead. Johan, it kind of sounds like it might be something called green slime, which is a highly acidic moss that would drop on anyone who walks under it and dislodges it from its ceiling. Rourke, you are positive it's green slime. Uh,
yep, that's why.
Timber's description matches almost perfectly the description that is in your book. You show him the picture and Timber's like, "Yep, that's it."
Although my granny made this meal called green slime. It was like
So
it
Maybe
had
it's not a sentient thing. It is literally just like a slime mold, but it is highly acidic and like if you dislodge it from the ceiling and drops on you, it could kill.
Hmm.
uh, what if we like artificially made it drop and then just walked on it?
Well, I mean, if you touch it, it'll do
I mean,
acid
like
damage.
Still acid.
reacted it.
Yeah.
Well, I get. What if we artificially made it fall and then waited for it to burn through the floor and then walked
we
back?
might be talking about a period of hours
it,
here.
it it doesn't well with Rourke's 12, he's getting pretty. It doesn't damage stone, so it wouldn't burn through the floor.
So what you're saying is we need to make it artificially fall and then throw gravel on top of it and then just
Or
walk
yeah,
across
or something, or move quietly enough through the area that you don't dislodge it from the ceiling.
Gee, I
You
guess
know.
I'm glad I didn't fly under it. Oh, it was on a ceiling. I thought it was some sort of moss, but
No, it's it's it's
I
it's,
never
it's growing on the ceiling.
it. And is there a path that you could walk where you wouldn't be under it?
No.
Well, I could probably get under it. I could probably go by without getting under it, maybe. But
And could you
I don't know
potentially
about
knock
you
all
guys.
of it down and not leave any of it above?
Well, I
So,
mean,
you guys who know what this thing is, this acidy thing,
and what was your
uh,
question again, Anders? There was some.
oh,
Can
sorry.
if we got it to fall down, can we get all of it to fall down, or will we still have some of it
They're
above?
probably. I mean, it's slime, so it's kind of sticky and goopy. So you could probably pull the bulk of it down, but there might be a little up there. Maybe not enough of the to fall under its own weight. But
How long is this passage?
the section of where the mold is, or the
Yeah.
whole thing. Oh, it's probably about 15 feet of it.
All right, Egon, do you want to go ahead and tunnel around it?
Sure.
That's a solution.
I mean, I just hate to like. All it takes is one of us to like not sneak effectively, and then
Yeah.
Mm.
it's gonna land on one of us. I mean,
Yep.
Yes, this particular blessing, I must cast it on all of us. It doesn't leave a tunnel behind.
well, will you be able to
In
do
that,
anything today after that, or is it gonna take up all of
I Let's see.
your holy
There is one, two, three,
grace?
four of us, including myself. Um, I'll
Is it
still be
easier
able
if
to
I go
cast
into
some
one of your
miracles afterwards.
backpacks?
Um, I didn't. I heard you say you could still cast some miracles, Bob. What did you say?
No, does it make it easier or lessen the uh, thing for you to cast if I'm in somebody else's item pack, like a bag or?
I
And-
I've
I
never.
don't believe that you would be able to move through uh,
Okay,
the ground that way.
but
well,
Timber, you could just go incorporeal and go through, right?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, him
it was
flying won't cause enough vibrations to make it drop. So he could just fly through the tunnel himself. He'd be
Okay.
fine.
So, all
I
right.
just
So we can.
figured my luck was bad enough.
Well, you never know.
All right. So
it's there
so
are
when you,
other
so we could send Timber on his own, so that reduces the cost by one.
Yeah.
And are you actually turning us into a creature, or are you giving us the ability to
Dig.
dig? All right.
Check
So you're
multi
giving us the
Mel-
multi.
ability to.
meld into Earth.
Okay. Um,
There
I
are
think
other.
I think I could probably get through the passage as well without your assistance. I guess what I'm saying is maybe those of us who really are iffy should go with you and just go around it, and the rest of us should just go through it, so you don't
Okay.
waste your arcane ability.
I think those that are sneaking past should sneak first in case they need assistance.
Okay.
We could blast it all into ice or deflect.
Yeah. Well, first we need to get up to it.
Yeah. That's easily enough done. You just go up the passageway.
Yeah. Well, you were describing a kind of a narrow corridor too.
No,
So.
not really. Just how it gets. It gets pretty steep at some points. Is all I was, bringing across
Oh,
there.
okay.
I'll stay in my spider form and go because he has a stealth of D10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Um, at it.
Wow.
I'm having.
Oh, Russ. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're 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 fading in and out on us.
I remember there was something about the wizard power being able to change trappings, right? Because I
Cost a
took the
point
power and I think.
normally.
Oh, there you go. Class point. So uh, what could be done is it could be turned into, we could freeze the whole thing with just a regular blast,
Yeah.
or deflection is also an
Yeah.
option.
Johann makes it through in his spider form. He was able to step lightly enough to get through it. And of course, Timber, you can just fly. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So that just leaves
Yeah.
Rourke and Johann.
Oh, never mind. I've got
Mm,
teleport.
Oh yeah, there
yeah.
you go.
Rourke and Egon.
So you can teleport. I mean, you can either do Luke's burrow idea, or you can teleport you and Luke. Whoever wants to burn the PowerPoints.
It'll only cost me 3 to burrow, the 2 of us.
Intangibility is more expensive than
Yeah.
that on its base.
Okay. In that case, it's same whether we teleport or burrow. So sounds
So
good.
somebody spend the PowerPoints and make the roll. That's all we need.
Right. I'll do it then.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
you can move at your full pace. All
Yeah.
right. Easily enough, make it past the green slime without dropping any of it. And let me get things prepared here.
Really,
That doesn't sound good.
I should have
That just
grabbed
means
some
combat
files for
save.
samples.
Oh, sorry.
It'll be there when you get back. if,
Right.
if you if you come back this way.
I hope so. We spent got like 3 weeks or months or something rooms. And Rourke would definitely uh thank Egan for his and shows appreciation for his the miracles he's showing, and you know very interested in this power to burrow.
Hang on.
But he's
Like,
probably
well,
talking
I'm
the whole
like,
time they're
video
walking.
games. What will they come up with next?
Egan would probably hold onto your arm or something so you don't get disoriented your first time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to think what he said.
You guys should see the new screen.
Yep.
Is there anybody who has light that I'm not accounting for? I remember, Bob, you cast night vision on yourself, right?
Rourke has low light.
Oh, you do have low light. Okay.
I have infravision so I can see heat, but
Right.
not like in the dark.
I have spider vision.
All right.
I don't know.
Let me get to where you are.
I think the spiders would get like a bonus to like, I don't know, you know, notice or something.
I don't know. Don't spiders mostly, like in the real world, don't spiders typically just notice things that are
Uh,
traversing its web?
Looking into the strange room ahead of you, it appears to be triangular or I mean rectangular or at least square in some way. And evidence of mining is unmistakable here. Shovels, picks, crates, buckets, lanterns, and the like are heaped in messy profusion. Near every type of digging implement can be found here. Most of them are made from makeshift materials and have a tendency to break. Uh, the room
Darn those
appears.
Mysterios.
Yeah, what's that?
Said darn those Mysterios. They're so weak.
Yeah. The room bears heavy evidence of being some sort of base camp for an extended mining operation.
It looks abandoned.
Well, I mean, there's broken tools sitting everywhere, but it looks like it's, was currently being, it was in use at some time recently,
Okay, so it's not like dusty and cobwebs. Gotcha.
right? So what do you do?
Which way are we going? Are we going left or right?
You're going this direction. You're going kind of northwesty.
Northwesty. North by northwest.
Well, I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm crawling on the ceiling.
Okay. Is dynamic lighting behaving for you, Anders?
I can't tell yet. I mean, I think it is.
Let me see what you've got. Let me look. Yeah, I mean, look. Basically you can see Egan moving around, and you can see the edge of the room and some passageways going off, right?
Yeah, my issue is more about like when I try to move the map, it like jerks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but no, it's I can see.
Alrighty. I need to reload myself actually, because hold off where you are there, Egan.
Oh, that was me, but I'll be
Okay.
back.
Hey, free picks and shovels.
Yeah.
Anybody got a bag already?
Bag of
Recently,
what?
My inner loot hamster is ready to dribble up.
Trouble?
I recently unlocked the ability to conjure simple items. However, I do not believe a pick would be one of those.
Well,
A
Oh
magic
wait,
hit that
yeah,
gives 4 untold
I
items
can.
in cheeks.
Terrible. Hmm.
all right. Roll 20 seems to be giving me some trouble. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it was give me a. It's been an issue lately.
Yeah, I'm trying to add tokens because there's something in this room. uh,
Right.
all right, hang on just a minute. Uh,
Oh yeah. There you go. Nice.
it's working for me now. So,
Wow, my wife just sent me a text with a thing of the thermostat in the car, and the
uh huh.
outside temperature is 13 degrees.
Mine says
Yeah.
9.
I had a PT test one time in the army, and it was 9. It was 9 outside, and
Yeah.
so we're out there in a t-shirt and sweats. And by the time we were done, our canteens were frozen solid.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness.
That's not. I know you said PT, so please pardon my ignorance here, but is that like ranger training, or is that just something any army
Physical
man
training
would do?
could be running or jogging or push ups or
It was
doing any of
actually
that.
during basic, so yeah.
Okay, because like they say that the real grueling stuff is for the uh, like the people in the uh, rangers and stuff.
Oh well, yeah. Ranger school was, yeah.
Like what they call
it,
that
it
mule
really
seal.
no seals different. But
Oh, whoops! I was thinking of navy. I never mind.
Right.
Alrighty.
Oh, Anders, that's mean.
What?
What you said to Chris.
These weird looking, bony looking rats come crawling out of everywhere around you. Does anyone have anything that modifies their the number of cards they get?
No.
Like, do you have like hesitant, quick, level headed, anything like that?
I do.
What do you have?
I think I have hesitant. Let me look. Can't remember. It's been so long. Hesitant. I have hesitant.
Okay. So you choose the lesser of two cards.
Unless it's a Joker.
Huh?
Unless it's a Joker.
Right. One card. Turn order.
And card to rule them all.
There you are. Oh. Johan, you go on the four of hearts.
Sweet.
Four.
Look at look.
So, does anyone want to spend a penny to get a better card?
No, thank you.
Okay. Alrighty. So, looks like Rourke, you're first. All these little rat creatures are coming out of the woodwork, or out of the stonework, I guess, is the case may be.
out of the stonework.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, they're just kind of appearing up out of holes and passageways
Oh,
and little,
okay.
uh,
Not facing out of the
yeah.
rock.
They're
Gotcha,
they're
gotcha.
they're like giant rats. They're rats about 2 feet long, but they've got these weird kind of bony protrusions on their backs.
Oh, they're rats of unusual size and
Yes, the
appearance.
Right.
ROUSs.
Armadillo rats.
Right.
Who's that
So
guy?
is
What's the one with the guy who was training rats to kill people?
I
Nope.
don't.
All right. Carry on.
Oh well, never
Pied
mind.
Piper? All right. So
No.
is this in front of Rort more slime?
No, that
Sure.
white circle is something so that Bob can see his character more easily.
No, I mean this right
That
here
white that
between.
what is that?
Okay, so it's
That
not.
that's nothing. No, I don't know what that's
All
supposed to
right.
be. It
So
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
might have been something I put on the map by accident, but it's whatever it is. It's not actually there.
gotcha. All right, and I can't. Right.
You should be able to move everyone when you
Well,
get.
yeah. It's the problem is that instead of being able to just use the arrow keys. Whoops, that
I'm
was
I'm
me.
I'm moving you because I know the it's hard to move at an angle on the with the dynamic lighting sometimes.
Right. So yeah, these rats obviously need to not be there.
Need a
Obviously,
ratitude
they're
adjustment.
pests.
Bad.
I don't
All right.
know.
What are we doing?
Uh, a upcast damage, but regular size blast,
Okay.
and it's gonna be a what's it called
medium blast template? Or
Yeah, but ball of fire. Screw it.
okay. You should be able to move that around to wherever you want it to be.
I cannot.
Please don't catch me in that.
You want to do something like that?
That's a medium or a large?
That's medium.
Oh, then I just wanted to hit these two, so maybe a small.
All right. Can you make it a small?
I believe Blast and Burst both give size size small without any extra power.
Yeah, usually.
I mean, I could be mistaken.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Caster can focus the blast to a blast template for no cost, or large blast template for +1. So yeah. There you go.
Okay. Can you make it? But
And
can you make it a small burst?
yes.
Okay.
See, extra raises should get extra damage, but let's see. It should be really.
That might be worth Bennying, but
Yeah.
show you your business.
Come on. I'll go ahead and spend 1 on damage. He has a reputation to maintain.
Hey, I get that.
There we go. 27 damage. Why'd they have to be rats?
All right. With 27 damage, those two guys are gone.
Also, I think Timber was underneath, so I was
Yeah.
maybe just.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll work. Stand on the moss.
All right. Looks like the rats are next. I am trying to fix. We lost our light.
Oh.
It's Friday night. You know how it is.
Hmm.
Friday
Need
night,
to,
and I
Yeah.
need a light.
yeah, they need to drop a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think after 10 years they would have
Yeah.
upgraded their hardware at
Is
some point.
is your light is your
Well, they
light
had.
is your light back, Luke?
It's
I
a
don't
free service.
see. No.
Damn.
It is.
I'll refresh. Maybe that'll fix it.
Okay.
If we all go donate $50, then they'll upgrade their.
Well,
Well,
that's the thing, right? They've got that wizard's.
the
Never
thing
mind.
is,
Never
one
mind.
time, things don't do it as much as like a sub.
Which they have.
Like yesterday, the day before, I had a cold.
Is it just me, or are Erica and Luke about to lose Pang?
I don't know.
Just you, man.
I saw.
Fine.
Oh.
I'm. I don't need the hassle of dealing with dynamic lighting that's not working correctly.
There
So.
you
Okay.
go.
All right. So these guys are swarming Egan, and so we got
Oh, that's a
one,
lot
two,
more than
three,
I'd
four of them.
freaking seen.
Four of them are attacking Egan. So
I got out. Oh, the door's still open.
Sure do.
1, 2, 3, 4. Any of those hit, Luke?
My parry is a 7, and they probably have a gang up
I didn't
bonus.
go in your room.
That is with the gang up bonus. It looks like three
Oh.
of them hit.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, the +3 is the gang up bonus.
gotcha.
Okay.
Worried on his bed, and then she still lets him stay. That's
1, 2,
it's
3.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so none of them.
None of them hurt.
4 damage. Yeah. All right. 1, 2. Whoops.
And I'll use
3.
Defender to grant +2 parry to Johan.
Okay. Likewise, 4 on Johan.
I'm on the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. You're
Oh,
a
that's
spider.
right. He's in spider form. So
Okay, so they're all attacking Egan then.
okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Now well, I mean, they 1, 2, 3, 4, and that again is with the gang up bonus. I'm rolling awful tonight. Hooray! Egan, it is your turn.
Okay. Technically, I think 2 more of them would hit because it's a +4 gang up bonus now, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But they 14 toughness after armor. So
Well,
Right.
D4s like to explode. So,
Mhm.
but none of
More
these happen
likely
to do
than
that.
No, I'm still fine.
Yep.
Let's see. I will take the total defense action and move over in this way to prevent
Okay.
them from getting at Rourke.
Okay.
I think they can make attacks at me, but yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do either of the 10s hit?
My parry's an 11, but
Okay.
since those 10s pop, that would hit, yeah. If not, hit with a raise.
Well, no, that's the total.
Right. Do the 6s pop, roll to the max on the dice?
They should. Why isn't it doing that?
Did you
I
put
think
the
you need an
exclamation point?
exclamation point.
Yeah, I do. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. So let me do that real quick. So that's gonna be a 13 on the one. Nope, doesn't look like any of them are gonna hit you.
So
You're good.
2 hits.
You are good to go. Okay.
2 hits to me then.
Okay.
Because with the defense action. Yeah, okay. I'm still fine.
Okay. Johan. It's your turn, Anders.
Yes, and you're muted.
Yep, I'm going to shoot them with my butt cannon.
Okay.
Otherwise known as my spinneret.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I'm
Um,
like, not too many times that's a valid sentence.
all right. So I get a blast template, a small blast template.
Okay. You
I'm just
should be
gonna
able to.
move to the side here for a second so I can see what's going on below me.
Oops.
That's a small blast template.
No, it is not.
Okay, that would be sweet.
There's not a small blast template. Hang on. There we go.
It's not nearly as nice.
What?
Okay.
You hit 3 of them.
Oh, hang on. It's locking to grid. Nope, it's a drawing. See, it shouldn't lock to grid. So you can hit those 3. Yep.
All right. I'll roll that beautiful beam footage and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, just to note, they have updated Entangle. When you're entangled, you're no longer distracted, you're vulnerable. So you don't get a penalty to your actions, but other people get a bonus to hit you or to take action against you. They kind of flipped it a little bit.
I rolled a shooting of 16, so that's a
Okay.
raise.
They are all bound. Um,
Achoo!
yep. So they are in the situation where they can only take the only actions they can take are try to free themselves, and they do so at -2. Okay, Timber, Bitterberry.
Okay.
Boys.
How big is a large blast template?
Bigger than you need.
Yeah, the whole room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it gets me a large blast template.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the 2 point version of destroy.
Hold on. Remember, I'm still on the ceiling in the middle of the room.
It's Are
Destroy
you an
undead. You're
undead
fine.
fighter? It's only it's destroy undead.
Okay. Just
5, 6.
Yeah. No, I get that. Uh,
Okay. That is large burst.
it
okay.
is.
It's centered on me.
Yeah.
Really? Is that all?
Yeah, 6 squares across.
Okay.
Yeah, but if that's one, if that small burst is one,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
Well, this
it's
slightly.
one's on the
two
edge, so
it's 2 squares, 4 squares, 6 squares. Small, medium, large.
okay. So it looks like no matter what this is the best I'm gonna be able to do with it. So I'm gonna use the 2 point variant that does 3d6.
Yeah, it looks like that's just 3 squares across.
Uh, I'll worry about it later. It's bigger than the small burst. So. All right. So what are you doing, Bob?
I those undead rats
Okay.
take 27.
They take no damage.
Not undead.
Whoa. Okay. Well, that would be my action then. And I am flying
Me.
up. I'm not at the ceiling, but I don't know what kind of heights we're dealing with. But I want to definitely be
All
out
right.
of what
So.
I think is the reach of
Oh,
these.
wait a minute. Okay. Whoop. All right. So. Oh no. I get a Benny.
I,
Oops. I didn't mean to deal myself a card. I meant to deal myself a Benny. Deal 1, 2. Me. All right. Those two are trying to escape. They do so at -2.
Hey, the small burst template is half the size it should be.
Yeah, I figured out what happened.
All right. So I would have hit more of them. Anyway, go ahead.
Hang on. Just. Uh. That seems kind of big for a small burst, but okay. Um, you got those 5 then.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Yeah, I guess that is a small burst. Okay. My scale is off somewhere. Anyway,
It, it's just that it just looks big because we're in a small space.
yeah, I think so. So those 5 are trying to escape. They're rolling their strength at -2. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. So 2 of them managed to pull themselves free of the web, but that's all they can do. Whoops. That one and that one. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and this one comes around. 4 trying to attack you, so that's a +3 gang up. Whoops, I didn't mean.
I'm on the ceiling.
Okay.
yo,
No, so they're following Egan then. How high up are you, Bob?
I think you said also the ceiling.
You're flying up.
Not at the ceiling, but I wanted to be high enough to be out of their radius. And I know that that's tough. How tall is this room?
This room's about 10 feet up.
Then yeah, I do actually want to be closer to the ceiling than the floor.
Okay. Yeah, so these rats are all coming in. One, two. Looks like we got 3 that can attack Egan at the moment. So that's a +2 gang up bonus. 1, 2. Yep. Your defense is still like 13 or something like that. So I
Yeah,
think you're good.
11.
You're good to go. Timber, your turn. These are obviously not undead rats.
Yep. Oh, pardon me. Much to my surprise. Okay, so
Well, now that you've killed a couple, they will be.
well, yeah, they look skeletal, which means there's something funky.
Yeah.
Um, it looks like Yegan isn't having much trouble with
Oh no.
being hit by these, and I think that Johann is also fine, and so am I, and hopefully they don't get the attention of Rourke. So what I'm gonna do is cast Sloth Speed. I am not including myself.
Okay.
Target is gonna be Johann, and I'm
Okay.
gonna include uh, Yegan, and I'm gonna add. Wait, this is gonna get a bit expensive. So that's +1, so that's 3, and I'm doing the quickness modifier, so that takes it to 5. Wait, I need to actually just.
Okay.
So I'm giving them the quickness, which gives them an extra action,
Alrighty.
and I think there are modifiers for.
So he is down with the quickness.
Hmm.
Of course, I was.
Wow.
We need a no. We need a movement with the quickness if you're uh, a listener of Rage. Okay, and uh, that's good enough to do it, I guess. Um, yeah, I don't want to risk messing it up on a free reroll. Um, so so you guys are uh have the speed modifier, which means you do have the um extra movement, but more importantly, you have the extra you have a
Our
you can ignore
multi-action
minus
penalty goes down by
2.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can ignore -2 to move to dual action penalties.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, I can't really do much in this combat, but and can I take a free action to try to figure out what these things are?
Sure. That would be a survival check.
Uh, unskilled. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. I still think they're undead and my
Big,
destruct didn't work.
big, ugly, awful rats.
Sounds about right. My power's not working.
Alrighty. Who we got next? Johan, back to you. Anders, are you on mute again? Yeah, Anders, you're muted.
Hey, why does it just say S instead of a card beside my name?
Because Roll20 is being a goofball.
Okay. All right, good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Just to move it all the way. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more blast. I mean, since I'm quickened, I'm gonna do 2 blast templates worth of butt shooting,
Okay.
and let's see what. So shot one, shot two, and then that'll be like
And you should be able to move those. I mean, I've got
okay.
them
So
set up.
here's the original.
Yep.
Here's another one. Okay.
Okay. So they are just entangled.
All right. You said three of them were able to attack me last time, so I will strike at two of them which are entangled.
Okay.
So that means they're vulnerable, right?
Yes.
All right. So a 7 and a 5.
Oh, there's one right in front of you.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah,
right.
but it's not entangled. So
Right. Okay. Those both hit. Their toughness is
okay.
4.
All right. Two wounds, one to each. Then.
Which two are you hitting? These two are the only two that are entangled. So
Yeah, those two. Then.
you have a ranged attack.
You said they were able to attack me last turn, right?
Well, all these guys. Oh well, that was before I knew they were in. These ones in this one, these and these are
I'm
only
here.
right.
Yeah.
These and these are only bound. The only ones that were entangled were these back here.
Oh, I thought entangled was the lesser version.
No, bound is the worst one.
Right. You said it backwards, but that's right.
Oh,
Bound is the worst one.
yes.
They
Yeah. So if you're entangled,
They
you're
they can't move.
vulnerable but not distracted
They
anymore.
can't. They can't move and are vulnerable.
yeah,
Okay.
she said it backwards. These are
Yeah.
bound,
Yeah. My bad.
and
Sorry.
these are entangled.
So I can't hit like this one then,
You can.
or
Yes, you absolutely can.
okay. So I hit that one and I hit this one.
Okay, so they're both gone.
That's me.
Okay.
Wait,
Confusing
Luke,
night. Sorry.
You were one of the beneficiaries of an extra move of speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I used two
That's why.
attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right.
No,
These
I just
two
wanted to make
are
sure you didn't forget that.
trying to
Yeah.
free themselves again. They're pulling and tugging and squeaking and screeching, trying to get out.
They just get a second movement this round
Huh?
because they had the Joker right, and they went first.
That's right. Things are screwed up. Timber, it is your turn. You already went, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
was
I had
last,
gone
wasn't
this
I?
round.
You were last. Okay. 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 Okay.
And
So new cards.
Roll 20 is giving me fits tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Timber, Queen
yeah,
of
no problem.
Diamonds.
Okay.
Oh.
Orc didn't get a chance last.
Oh, okay. So I'll let you go ahead and go.
I get two cards, the lesser of two.
Right.
Okay. So, in a move that's bound to inspire hilarity amongst us and maybe the enemy,
One
I pull out my crossbow. You said this one is bound. Whoops, this one is bound. So like
Yeah,
vulnerable.
these two are bound. Vulnerable, and
Okay.
the only thing they could do is try to escape.
So this one that's closer to me on the floor, I'm gonna try to shoot at it. I
Okay.
know it's not gonna do anything unless I get some
So
exploding going on.
you get a +2 to hit it.
Yep.
And getting a +2 to hit a creature that's bound does make more sense than it getting a -2 to do anything,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Okay. I heard a sound effect, but I'm not seeing my roll.
Rourke, Rourke, we skipped Rourke. He didn't get to go this round. So hold off on your action for now. Let him go.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Right. So go ahead with a regular medium blast,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and do it selective. So he's adding +1 to the
Okay.
blast. And
Would it be hitting us up on the ceiling? Because we're the only ones.
Selective.
He might not. I was making a case for him not needing to use that. Never mind.
Yeah,
well,
that'll
it's a
get.
10-foot ceiling.
Yeah,
So,
that'll get all of them.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
all right.
All right, let's go ahead and make your
So,
roll.
13.
That is a hit with a raise. This is fire again.
Yep.
Oh, we got somebody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry for the delay.
That's all right.
I'm
Glad you
nothing
could
but
make it.
shame.
He
Appreciate it.
comes running up the back tunnel.
Hey guys,
Look out for the slime!
wait for me.
Left for Dead when everybody goes left and you go right by yourself. Like,
Alrighty.
Right.
That 10 points of damage obliterates them all with their toughness of 4.
Not bad, and I realized I didn't.
Boom.
Hey, Rick, don't feel bad. That would actually be
Everything
me in real life.
Oh, that's something.
it's all good.
I should have turned left over
I
that way.
asked, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, we had
Well,
a
Okay.
eat cereal, make a
that really
sandwich.
happened.
Some
Now what? Yeah, all the rats and probably most of the wooden handles of the tools that are in this area are obliterated. With an explosive burst of fire. All right, where do you go from there? And you hear people calling out to you. Who's there? Who's out there? Seems to be coming from up in this direction.
I will sneak, i.e., like they might know there's somebody, like the party is here, but I don't want them to know that I'm approaching.
Hmm.
So I want to sneak and
Okay.
head more or less in it, and creep across that. Well, I don't know how flit across the corner.
Okay.
So that will be an 8 on my stealth,
Okay.
just so that I can see what's going on. Darn curiosity.
Well, hang on, let me. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Townsfolk. There are 3 guys. Can you see the window
Window, window.
right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see two peoples.
Yeah, there are 3 guys kind of clamoring at this cage door here, and they're looking around. It's like, who's out there? What's going on?
Oh, so they're. Oh, okay, okay. I see what is going on. So I come out and they, dropping all stealth. So who are you?
Oh, bless me! It's one of the Grey neighbors, one of the fair folk. Have you come to rescue us from the denizen?
Have I heard? Okay, because it's been a couple weeks.
You have not
Have
heard
I
of the
heard of anybody?
you have not heard of the denizen.
Who is that?
Oh, he's the master of this place. He owns these mines. He's the one that makes us dig.
I pull out some tools.
They're kind
Actually,
of trying to reach through the bars. Help us! Get us out of here, please!
back up, back up. I definitely don't want them grabbing me. But
Okay.
if you back up, I'll see if I can open this gate.
They kind of back away. Oh,
I'm
there's
still like a bit suspicious, but just being a tad curious to hear more of their story. Okay, it's holding me to a square, but
right.
I go up and I will try to pick uh,
Okay. Give me
the
a
lock.
give me a thievery roll.
A four.
I mean, that's all you normally need. So yeah.
Yeah, well, could have been harder.
Now
Okay,
click on the window icon.
okay.
Do you see an option for opening?
I just see. Oh, it's covered over by Timber's thing.
Huh?
You gave the aura you gave Timber
It
is
shouldn't cover. It shouldn't. You should be able to click on the window and open it.
I see it.
You're clicking it. I mean, you're clicking the heck out of it. I can see the thing moving. The window is
oh,
now open. You should be able to move past that square. This is a new feature that Roll20 introduced. Windows and doors.
okay. Now I'm flying up to be out of their reach. I'm still like
Okay.
just shy
Now,
about
if
being
we go,
grabbed.
That's awesome.
if we close the window, now you can't make it through it because the window's shut.
Oh, I thought it would actually.
Oh, that looks open. That looks
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. The icon actually changes when it's open or closed. Doors does the same way. Very
Huh.
cool.
That's pretty
And it
cool.
right. So now if I can set a door and you can actually open the door yourself without me having to change layers and move a block out of your way, and it's so much
It didn't
easier.
look like I was selecting anything.
Yeah.
But it might be the zoom on.
And I have an extra icon called lock, which I can lock the window, which means you can't open it. I have to click unlocked before you can open it. And again, doors work the same way.
There
So
you
the
go.
it's very
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
That seems
Um,
neat.
it's kind of convenient. So yeah, they're all kind of crowding around. They're looking out there. I mean, as soon as you open the door, they're up and out, and they're actually heading towards the passageway you guys came from. Like they know that descent is down there. Thank you,
Look
thank
out
you.
for the green mold.
You've got to get out of here. If the denizen finds you, he'll enslave you like us or
Tell
worse.
me, tell me
Yeah.
about the denizen
Be
Horrible
before I
creature,
let
careful.
you go.
horrible creature, demonic thing. Uh, he would already be here if he was in his chamber to the north, but uh, he will find you and he will wreak his revenge. But we're gone. We're out of
Yeah.
here.
Be careful. Be careful. There's some kind of slime creature on the passage back. You'll
Huh?
have to avoid it by walking very quietly.
And they nod as they just keep running, and they kind of push past the rest of you and make their way down towards that tunnel. And then you hear screaming. No, sorry, just kidding.
Oh, geez.
Right?
Yeah, they disappear down the tunnel to descent.
What's this?
What is what? I don't
On
Looks
the
know.
like a
right.
sarcophagus.
Do you want to go check it out?
Not
That
really.
is a
It,
chest. This is like an underground river that's kind of flowing through here, and a rickety looking rope bridge going over
if
to
I
a
if
treasure
I
chest.
fly
I go across the ceiling.
if I
Like
fly
the Indiana
over
Jones
here,
movie.
no, if I fly kind of out here, kind of up against the wall, is there a eddy up again, from the river, like that's affecting like the wind?
No, not really.
Okay, no, um, then I think I got myself lost, but
Okay.
I want to, I I'm not gonna touch it, but I want to, fly over, looking down mostly, and just get a better view of the chest. I'm not gonna approach it, but can I see anything, uh, uh, more detail than uh, what was otherwise given?
Just a minute. All right. So what were my questions? I was looking something up real quick.
Sorry. Uh, does the chest look uh, is there anything off about the chest? Not traps, but just anything that wasn't apparent from
Uh,
further
give me
away?
give me a notice check.
Okay. Okay. What the heck? A5.
Just seems to be like a very elegantly, finely carved stone chest.
Okay.
It has a lock, but you don't know if it's locked or not.
Okay. So you guys want me to open this?
That's on the way out. Do
Okay.
we check for other dangers within what seems to be a ritual room, or at
Yeah,
least
I'm
some sort of
also. So they said he's
bedchamber?
not in here, but sounds like he's doing some not great things in here.
Well, we have heard tell that there are demons that are in charge of the scent. Uh, Hearing that the one has trapped miners seems a bit
Well, you could do that, but
at cross
they were described.
purposes.
Oh wait, there's some stairs. Is that up or down?
The spiral staircase goes up.
Okay, so that would just be apparent to anyone who can see.
All right.
Um.
This room is round in shape. Doesn't take a skilled stonemason to see the circle is fairly far from perfect. The floor runs at a slight angle to the south. The walls, generally smooth, have clearly been rendered by an unskilled workman. The room bears no torches, lamps, or anything of the kind, an indication that whoever dwells here has no use for artificial light. What must be some kind of crude sleeping bench or divan is shoved against the wall, and iron chests rest nearby. Poorly constructed shelves are heaped with bone fragments, potsherds, earthenware fragments, broken weapons, mismatched pieces of armor, helmets of various sizes, several musty backpacks, a pair of mud-caked boots, one brightly polished skull, its right eye socket clogged with what appears to be wax. A large limestone slab appears to work as a serve as a work table. Resting under the paperweights of bone is a large leathery map.
And a partridge.
And a
Yeah.
partridge in a pear dream.
I'm gonna fly. Curiosity's gonna kill the Fae. I'm not gonna touch down again. Same like I did with the chest. I'm just gonna come over here and can I make out any details on the map?
The skull map.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
The map is made of human and humanoid flesh stitched carefully together. It is 3 feet wide, probably weighs about 10 pounds. The bulky map is a fair rendition of the upper lands of the Bonegarden.
Oh, this is
10-pound
gruesome.
flesh map.
It's the
Okay.
Necronomic map.
Yeah. It's
um,
like that whole.
Johann cast Detect Arcana. 3 of the potsherds sitting on the table are glowing magic. The pieces of leg armor are glowing magic. The boots are glowing magic.
What were the three things on the table you said?
Potsherds,
Is
Pot
that
shards?
alchemical equipment?
broken pieces of a piece of pottery.
Oh.
Okay.
Pot
Oh.
shards.
Wait, the pottery? The broken pottery is radiating magic?
Uh huh.
Well, it's not like I know about this, so I don't want to comment on it. But who in the heck would do that to somebody? You people are weird. And by people, I mean humans.
Johann grabs up the boots. Did you have the identify modifier? You need to talk, Anders, because I'm not always watching the chat.
Can I get the skull?
Yeah, if you wanna, you can move up there, and I moved you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, acclimated. As your standard issue pentagram. Is
Did
it this
Anders?
skull right here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And there's
Oh,
one here,
Yeah.
oh my, yeah. Look at.
and there's one here.
Oh man, I'm gonna catch a
See, wait
plasma
a minute.
caster in the back in a minute.
Is it only striking me that this floor is slanted?
There's the little one right here. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, that guy.
that's a halfling, or maybe that's a fae.
Hey,
Or
watch
maybe
it!
that's a giant, and maybe that's a human. I think that's a dragon. Or,
It looks rather
well, yeah,
reptilian in
basilisk
shape.
or something. I am not good at identifying bone skulls, so I probably should just stop. Uh,
Did you have the
uh,
identify modifier on your detect arcana, Anders?
Nope.
Okay.
you said one of them had an eye in it, though, right?
I
Yeah.
think that's the one on the table.
One of those the eyes of the skull is sealed with wax.
Uh, yeah, I want that one.
Okay.
Which one's that? This one?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, cool.
So mark it on your character sheet somewhere.
Okay.
Why would they?
Definitely
Who
not a
grabbed that?
human skull. Can we say that at least?
What's that?
As not, is it not a human skull? This right here?
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's like a lizard or a dragon skull.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I was just like trying to say like in game wise.
Yeah, it is like a dragon skull.
All right, cool. I shall add it to the character sheet, sir. You know, just seal eyes shut for nothing. Ain't worth something.
See the
What kind
spider
of
trying to put the boots on his legs.
Well,
Reminding me of a certain
being magical boots, they accommodate to fit. So you have a spider wearing a pair of boots.
what
Looks like
kind of armor
Hey,
was
wait a
the
minute.
leg armor?
looks like Chula the tarantula from Five Will Goes West.
No, I was gonna go with the
Yeah, they are
spider wearing roller skates.
plate metal leg greaves.
Hmm. Well, that sounds appealing to me, but I would sure like to know what they do before I put them on.
It's a game, man. YOLO.
Uh,
Watch as everybody just grab these magical items
So,
and
He's
then
totally doing
starts
that
to
in
identify.
character while at
so,
the same time
so,
being,
Johan, some people
metagaming.
go out adventuring for a thrill of adventure. Are you just plain downright suicidal?
All right, don't take no guff off anybody.
I'm gonna come over to the chest. I want to make a notice check to observe for anything out of the ordinary,
Okay, go
i.e.,
for it.
Please
traps.
be a mimic.
Go for it.
Please be a mimic.
Right?
Need to get a beast friend.
Oh, whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, especially since that was stealth. I don't think you're
no, no, no. I was
yelling.
that was a notice check. Wait, how? Oh, it
You
would have been the
didn't
same
sneak up on
roll,
the check.
but no, that was
Yeah.
intended to be my notice check. Bob is screwing up tonight.
The
Meanwhile, well, I'll.
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, GM.
Yeah, the chest is locked.
I mean,
Why not?
that
I
if you're gonna
I
Well,
make a
I
this.
gotta
promise,
know what's inside this thing.
What?
Um,
if
so
you
I
want me to
pull out.
clear it,
Meanwhile,
I could try
me
shooting the lock at a distance if you want, or you can just go in melee.
or
Just
you
don't shoot
know
it while I'm working on this lock.
No, that would be murder.
I get an 8 to pick the lock.
Oh, that's pretty
Or
good.
euthanasia.
Glad that we didn't result to violence against chest.
Yeah,
All right,
never
you are
hurt a
picking you're
chest.
you're
right.
you're you're picking the lock.
Yeah,
Okay.
famous last words.
Give me a vigor check at -2.
Uh,
I just
hello.
wanted to touch down on one and then have the lid pop open and a tongue slap out like a bullfrog,
Uh,
catching a fly, like drag him in.
Well, since I've obviously clearly been poisoned, I will toss a Benny on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The items, Rourke. No one's done anything about the circle on the ground that I know of. I mean, sometimes you guys need to ask me these questions verbally because I'm not always looking at the chat. Okay, I'm looking up stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
That's
I
true.
don't always see your questions, especially when other
Sorry
people are
about
rolling
that.
stuff and it disappears. Um,
Mama
so
told
With
me
the
never to do it.
with
yeah.
the
It's hard to
minus
get
two,
edgewise, but
Uh,
with the minus two, whatever it is affects me.
okay.
No, I just can't see myself getting that much better of a roll to make a difference.
Can I point at the ground and say, does anybody know if that's an evil circle or a good circle?
That would be an
I think
occult.
yeah.
Rourke is
You,
working on
you,
it.
you can make an
Oh,
occult roll.
Thank you.
I didn't think I had
In video games, there's no such thing as a good circle.
it. I mean, like
Well,
in the Bone Garden, I'm pretty sure there's no good circles either.
hey, I would
The
point
black
out
hole.
that it's in a room with a map made from human flesh, so it's not a good
10-pound
circle,
map.
huh?
10-pound map. Isn't that more like a blanket?
Okay, Bob,
Yes.
you are stunned and take a wound,
Ah!
and drop to the ground, gasping for air, as a cloud of some kind of noxious dust spits out of the chest and just basically just covers you like bug spray.
Oh, somebody farted.
It's an anti-fae fart.
You can't talk. You are gasping for air, tearing at your throat, and
Okay.
basically starting to suffocate and turn blue.
Got him with the PCP.
No, that would be a lot more fun than this.
I'll rush in
They're
and
like
try to
body
heal him.
slamming us like a little
Okay,
fairy.
give me a roll at -2
Hmm.
on your heal power because that's the strength of the poison.
Okay, that is counteracted by the healer edge, so I'll roll it normally.
Okay.
So
Well, healer
that's
allows you a free roll on heal checks now.
oh,
Yeah. So it's a free reroll instead of a +2.
is that from the fantasy companion or
That's from Suede.
really? Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, healing at -2.
Oh, whoops! I was not
Um,
trying to roll. Pardon me.
it didn't take okay. That was at +2 rather than -2, so that's a failure.
Uh huh.
And I think it'll roll correctly this time.
Okay, free
Um,
reroll. Oh,
no. Okay, then I will try the heal power.
okay. It also works for the heal power. So
Yes, but
free reroll.
not a +2.
Right.
All right.
They took 10 minutes. You're still choking, but it'll be all right. Hold on, let me try this spell.
Get
That's
it all
just
out.
a
Get it all out.
3, and with the free reroll, just a 3. Okay, I couldn't get it to work. Sorry.
Aren't spiders immune to poison?
uh,
Air poison.
This is their poison.
Oh, I'm just saying.
so
There's a lot.
Listen,
does anyone else want to try the healing skill?
Sorry, I just hate spiders. I'm more of a one-trick pony. I don't know what a healing skill
Well,
is.
anyone can do it at -4. I mean, at negative,
All right, well,
well, it'd be -4. Yeah, it'd be -4 total.
oh,
I
they
will.
changed that,
What's that? Well, it's
being able to
-2.
unskilled heal.
Oh yeah, you can always do
Yeah, I
unskilled.
didn't know
Yeah.
that. So, well, then I know a lot. But
And
I
I
thought
know I noted your occult
certain
roll on the
skills.
circle. I'll get it to you here in just a minute.
Thank
so it'd
you.
be a D4 -4.
Yes,
You could explode.
And like, do you have like a modifier for? Nope, everything's dice based. Never mind. So, yeah.
there should be an
How does it
unskilled.
explode? Is it a one that makes it explode or a four?
All of them explode.
Oh.
If you roll a 4 on the D4, you roll it again.
There
Hey!
you go.
It's like a baby taking its first steps. Ah,
Only a
there we go.
5.
That's more back to normal. Five.
With the -4, that's not good.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
he did he
I
give
got
me another
drunk on.
wound?
I
No.
got drunk on exploding dice. This was just for the occult, right? Or I'm sorry, no, the healing. No, I just killed my friend. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Watch a couple
Only with a
crazy
crit
anime.
fail. That wasn't a crit fail.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that was just the dice exploding. It was at -4, so it's just a one. So it's
Yeah,
still three short. Like take out a kidney. He doesn't need two of these, right?
Well, that was your main die, right? And then as a wild card, you still have another D6 to roll, exploding.
Oh, is that what explodes?
They
Everything
both they
explodes,
all
pretty
explode
much.
except for like damage.
All right, I didn't know the D6. I didn't do that. I just rolled the D4.
yeah, you always get the d6.
Sweet. All right, sorry. You
Oh, and running doesn't explode either.
might not need a malpractice suit just yet.
What you're running on.
Actually, yes, you do. You will need that
Well,
malpractice
I
suit.
just realized something. I was wrong. I don't know where I got the idea that healer gives you a free reroll. Because I was looking at Suede and it actually doesn't. It is +2. So some of Yegan's rolls would have succeeded.
Yeah,
The healer's kit, right? Or something like that.
I could have
That gives
sworn they
the
changed
reroll.
healer, unless they changed it back.
maybe it was for like
I wouldn't be surprised
either
if
the
it's changed
fancy
to change
companion
back.
or for talking over each other. You go ahead.
I'm presuming I'm still. I,
Yeah,
I'm
with
Yeah.
presuming I'm still
yeah,
hobbled
and
over.
and you would have this as a poison. You would have wanted to use your power first because the healing skill takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and he would not have survived.
oh, I see.
Especially with me at the helm.
All right, so you managed to save Timber. So now you finally got the chest open. You want to see what you nearly did,
Meanwhile,
nearly risked your life for? Yeah, the circle on the ground, by the way, because I know it's been asked about a couple of times. Sorry about that. It is a summoning circle, basically for summoning and banishment of demonic creatures.
oh, so not exactly the same one that was used to summon me.
Nope.
Right. So Rourke's just watching Timber choke in a cloud while everybody's doing their thing and
Uh-huh.
just grabbing magical items that they haven't identified.
Okay. The only magical item that hasn't been snatched up are just the three broken pieces of pottery.
I
Right.
haven't.
So
I don't think
the
anyone's taken the leg armor yet.
Yeah, you haven't
I
picked
was
it up yet.
asking
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
you're interested in it, but you haven't picked it
Yeah.
up yet.
yeah.
Who, who,
So
who decided to pick up the flesh map?
No one yet. It's not magical.
Oh, okay, all right. I
And
figured someone
Rourke,
had.
when you pick up the three broken pieces of pottery, they turn into
He
these. Pardon? Go ahead.
he doesn't pick up anything. He
Oh.
first of all he's trying to do he's while all this chaos and confusion and let's go open up a chest and whatnot,
Uh
which
huh.
he does have the unlock spell for, but
Okay.
he didn't even get a chance to mention. But
Well, I mean,
he's just sitting back
Timber
there,
Timber is curious.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, I have that as a hindrance.
I I
Actually,
I,
I think
I
that's a
get
race
that.
thing. Yeah.
It was he kept trying to say, "Wait, yeah, but everybody just picking
No.
shit up.
Oh,
So
guess what
as
I am?
that's going on, can I complete my thought
Sure.
here? As that's going on, Rourke is just hanging back. He's identifying, he's investigating the circle, he's identifying the objects before touching anything.
Okay.
While everybody else is doing their thing,
Okay.
he's just kind of hanging back at the doorway, out of the way, doing all that.
Okay. So give
So
give
the
me your
circle is demonic summoning,
yes.
which we've already been warned about. And he starts to comment that this may be related to the demons who are in charge of descent, as the spider tries to wear boots.
No, the song goes, "Fairies wear boots." Never mind.
And you're casting Identify on the magic items?
Oh wait. Here. Uh, uh, 4.
Alrighty. Go ahead and spend your power points.
Yep, that
And
is
you put the extra point on there for
3.
Identify?
Correct.
Okay.
That was the whole idea, yeah.
The 3 pot shards are under an illusion, which you now see through. They are brilliant pieces of what look like a shattered ruby.
Oh, wow.
And remember, you learned from El
Right.
Medina that three of the pieces of her heart are in the are Varga Urshuari. So those must be 3 of the 7 pieces of the stone that Chris's character is looking for.
Ah, these are interesting pieces of pottery. Obviously, they have uh, archaeological value, and he just goes ahead and puts them in a sack
Uh,
for wherever we find Katla.
okay. The boots
Yoink.
are a new magic item called Boots of Parity. If one person wears one boot and another person wears the other boot, they'll always know where the other person is and can get to them.
Hmm.
Well, my left leg usually knows where my right leg
Well,
is.
that's true. Usually one person wears one boot and one wears the other.
That's a little odd. Um, do I still have from getting healed? Do I still have a wound?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to I think I'm going to be doing this at -3 or effectively -2 because it's going to track the wound, but I want to cast
Heal
heal.
yourself.
Yeah. Heal
Okay.
thyself. Wait, laying on hands. No. Ah, healing.
How many pieces of her? 7?
7.
Yeah.
So we're almost
Okay,
halfway there.
so
Yep.
I didn't. Did it track the -1 for my health?
Yeah.
We
I
also
heal
have
you.
more
Well,
items
actually,
to
I did
identify.
It
a
says their
range.
wounds -1. Yeah.
Okay,
So you're fine. You healed. That would have healed 2 wounds, so you're fine.
yeah.
All right. The greaves is called a lucid greave of jousting.
Hmm.
Uh,
Big jouster. Just
um,
like the old Nintendo video game.
it gives you a +1 bonus to spirit checks to resist mind influencing effects, and
That's good.
and imparts the trademark weapon lance feat to anyone wearing it.
Someone's Someone has been jousting too many windmills.
Huh. Would anyone mind if I took those?
Uh,
Jousting?
As long as I get the helmet of Membrino, you can have those.
Wait, you're taking a helmet of burrito? There, oh wait, you put the helmet on and it gives you a burrito?
Think unlimited
oh,
burritos?
the lance feet.
It
Wait,
gives you the trademark weapon of lance. Basically a +1 to hit while you're wielding a lance.
And +1
Against
to parry.
windmills.
Not against windmills. Against anything.
So that would include windmills.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
and
All right.
does anybody here use a lance?
No.
Well, not yet.
Yeah.
Gee, what size would a size tiny lance be?
Toothpick.
Isn't that what isn't that what the rest of you guys
Okay.
use as a eating implement?
Inside the chest that Timber nearly killed himself to open are
Oh,
lots and lots and lots of coins.
oh, that's useless.
Hundreds of coins. There is a golden tuning fork sitting on top of the coins.
Oh,
A very finely crafted suit of leather armor, and with your detect magic spell still going, It is basically armor, leather armor with the Aegis ability, so it gives you a +1 bonus. So it's like +3 instead of +2 for normal leather. Leather that protects like chainmail.
Oh, and what's that? Like a pen? What kind of artifact is it?
It's +3 leather armor. It's magic.
Oh, okay. Uh, Anybody else wear leather armor? Probably like
Mm,
everybody.
I don't know that that's necessarily an upgrade for me. Also, just out of curiosity, because I am imperious. No, I am impulsive and curious. I
Uh huh.
fly into the leather cuirass as though I were to put on a absolutely
Okay.
humongous. Does it size down?
Yes.
Whoa! Hey guys, I think I found a new magic trick.
Oh, never had a friend like me.
I'm
So the
presuming it
hard's got to
doesn't.
hit gets better armor. Gotcha. And the tuning fork is what?
It is just a gold tuning fork, not
Well, I
magical.
take off. Oh, darn! I was
Also,
hoping it.
Rourke isn't saying all this out loud yet.
Okay.
He did ask about, does anybody use a lance?
Okay.
But
No, no.
and so he looks over at
Absolutely.
Johann, who obviously knows where he is himself, and says, "The boots are made to share with a companion, so that you may know uh, where the other is, like left from right."
All right, Johann kicks one over at Rourke.
Right?
So he's giving you one of the boots, so you always know where he is, and you'll always know where he is if you put
Thank
the boot on, of course.
Oh, just so this
you.
is said, I'm not
Oh,
taking the leather. I actually take it back off. I was just doing something to be cool.
I have regular leather, so if no one else wants it,
You can if you
but
the
look down at me, I'm actually wearing chain.
ah, so it's useless for
It's like woven paper clips.
right
you.
I
the
know.
once Timber gets out of the armor and it resizes again, that leather might be quite useful for you there, Rick.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, this this old leather here has about seen better days.
The heck is Johan?
More of a glass cannon kind of guy. Well, any sort of protection's welcome.
And the greaves here seem to be effective for those that use the lance against the effects of the mind.
Say what?
I believe there is a threshold that needs to be met as far as having mind, but
Are you calling me stupid?
I believe that was not the words I used. However, if I do believe the Fae are naturally immune to uh, mind effects, usually, at least according to my studies. But is that something you are worried about, Mr. Timber?
I've never had my mind taken over, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah,
Exactly what someone would say if their mind was taken over.
it is a minor boost, which is why I asked about who would use a lance in the first place.
Well, maybe I'll you use one now that I have this, right?
Indeed,
Hey,
I think Mr. Egan would likely uh, be able to make use of such greaves concerning our Mr. Johann. Are there other larger forms you may take, perhaps as a amount to work together when out in the open, of course?
You just see him kind of nod his upper carapace at you.
Then perhaps the greaves of jousting would be best suited for Mr. Egan.
Right, Chief.
I mean, I've already put them on, but
Not coming off.
I don't think
Uh,
anyone else here really wears metal armor, right?
right?
that's
Middle.
wrong.
Okay,
First,
okay.
first,
Would you be able to wear these specific things that have a strength requirement of D10?
yeah, I was gonna say they're metal
Right?
chaps of chafing.
Yeah. So.
Also, wouldn't that chainmail be like aluminum on a ferry?
I pull out my rapier and say, I have you know I'm a splendid swordsman.
That does not add a variable to the resilience of metal armor upon a small figure as yourself, but it is good to know.
Or go check out
Uh,
the other chest.
we, however, this circle is used for what seems to be demonic summoning, and perhaps taking our time in the uh, the abode of the denizen, who seems to have been capturing and keeping miners imprisoned, may not work out well. There is that small chest out there which the spell unlock may help with. However, considering Mr. Timber's uh, exploration of this chest itself may uh, suggest a bit more care in exploring what seems to
I
be a
shall
treasure
attempt.
chest out in the
Hey,
open.
what's the odds that two chests that I want to open are gonna be both trapped?
Considering the other one is out in the open across a small bridge, and
Go
this
for it,
one
Timber.
was within
Look, I
the
don't know the
personal
word.
abode.
I
Something
don't
with the
know the word
bridge might
open.
be the trap this time, so be careful.
No, I went over the bridge and it wasn't trapped.
Oh,
He
He
flew.
flew over it.
yeah. Well, why don't you go ahead and open that chest if you wish to.
Yep.
Egan, you could go with him, right, just in case. And Rourke, is there something
Zip.
we could do to destroy this summoning circle?
Oh yeah.
Considering the materials and the how unleveled this ground is, I would think that this is perhaps not as well made as it could have been. Perhaps we should take care in traversing. However, it may also behoove us to investigate the map itself.
Hey, Egan,
Yeah.
the the spell that you were gonna use to
Uh, what was that?
Sorry.
what the
Fire is my phone. Sorry.
No
Sorry,
problem.
no
sorry, sorry.
worries. That spell that you were that you did use, I didn't really see, but did it dishevel the place where you entered?
No.
Oh, could you set it to this shovel, the area that you entered?
I mean,
Could you?
if we were gonna go with that route, I might as well just smack one of these rocks with my mace.
I thought it was just better to. I don't know. I was just thinking that you could use that spell, that dig spell uh, to ruin that circle.
Yeah, not quite.
Rourke will go and look at the map
Uh huh.
and then realize that Timber already left.
I was kind of screaming that last part of back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
map
will
is
Well,
start.
the map is nothing you haven't seen before. It is a map of the den of the
Or
yeah. It is a map
Bone
of the
Garden.
Bone Garden above ground. Yep.
I will start counting out the coins.
Okay. There are hundreds of them. Um, wait a minute. Um, there are 548 platinum pieces,
Wow, that's a lot.
303 gold pieces, and 1,298 silver pieces. Not that you spend, the hour or however long it would take to count all this out, I guess, because something might happen before you finish. And the tuning fork is worth 100 gold pieces. I'll give you that.
he's got a bag of holding that honors sorts.
Uh, they have something like that in Morrowind that does that for alchemy ingredients.
Okay, so what do you do next?
Noted. Suicide check.
103.
Oh, down there. Okay. Are you checking for traps?
Yes.
Give me a notice roll.
Oh crap.
You detect no traps.
Okay. Does it look?
Notice that the DM
Uh,
didn't say there weren't any traps. I just said you don't detect them.
well, of course, I wouldn't expect anything different. But this time I made a halfway passable roll, so it's possible that there aren't any. Um, does it look locked?
It does not appear to be locked. It has a lock on it, but as you peep in there, you realize that the tumblers aren't thrown, so it is not locked.
Uh, okay, here goes impulsive. Open the open the lid.
It's empty.
Well, that's boring. This
But
is no more. This is no more good than a place for Timber to sleep in. But it does look cozy. No, I give up on that idea. There are more interesting things to look for.
okay, creatures begin rising up out of the water.
Okay, I will fly first up and then back and say, "Hey, there's something in the water." Can I tell? Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't tell from what the mold is,
they
but
are zombies.
hey guys, we've got some friends.
So, cards again. Yay!
I guess it's good I didn't go to sleep in the chest. That would have been really bad for me.
At turn. One, two, three. One, two, three, four. Timber five.
Rourke turns to Timber. Those look to be undead.
Well, I thought those other things were undead too, but so I'm not exactly sure.
And Johann, other card is a King of Hearts. So you're still first.
Wait, was that friggin' Ash?
Wait, this thing has
Uh,
doubled me in a
what?
turn order? I'm 9 of clubs and 8 of diamonds.
Everyone's got more than one card. That's messed up. Just use the cards that come first.
Ah, big difference for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Roll
Oh,
20's
I
really
bet you,
acting weird tonight.
I bet it's because of the double cards for
I don't know.
one of us. I don't know.
So Johann, you are first. Yeah, a swarm of like these water bloated, really nasty. The smell hits you from here of these
What would I
nasty water bloated zombies. I don't know if spiders have a sense of smell. I
Hey,
what
Rick
would I
doesn't have a
roll
card
to
yet.
know what they are? Common knowledge or faith or
don't. That would be a cult.
okay, unskilled it is.
Uh, Rick doesn't have a card yet. The Elven Archer.
Huh.
He came in like part of the way through the game.
All right. I wait to see what's going to happen as I sit on the ceiling watching said wraiths.
Okay, they are a type of zombie. That's about all you know. They're undead creatures of some kind. I mean, he's got a turn order. He's just not getting a card. Okay, so on. So you're going on hold.
Yep.
Okay,
I mean, are they corporeal or not corporeal?
they're corporeal. They're zombies.
All right, I'm going to web them.
Okay.
That can't go wrong, right? Oh no, my butt's out of juice.
There's your small burst template.
Just kidding. My butt will never run out of juice. Um,
So you'll get all but one of them as they come climbing up, slopping nastily up out of the water.
all right, Timber, come on, we got to go.
Oh, and Timber, I need you to make a vigor check.
Again?
Well, from before.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm stench.
Yeah,
Does a four do it?
yeah, you're fine. But yeah, these things stink. I mean, zombies smell bad to start with because they're rotten corpses, but these guys have been soaking in water for goodness knows how long, and the smell
Oh
of
yeah,
waterlogged
decomp.
waterlogged depop is just overpowering. But you
Ew.
manage to you make it.
There's swamp
Yeah,
zombies.
that's
Yeah,
what everybody needs to see is a fairy
yeah.
yakking all over the place.
Okay, so what did you get on your? You got a 7. Okay, not quite a race, so they are all entangled, not bound. Rick, for some reason, there you are. You got a 0, but your card was a king, so you go right before the zombies. What do you want to do?
Run
Sorry, I just got
away.
back.
Huh?
Um, Sorry, I had to step away
Oh,
for a
that's
minute.
that's fine.
Just
That's fine.
all right. I'm back now.
All
I
right,
just got back.
sure.
Swamp zombies, you say?
Yep,
Unfortunate.
stink zombies.
Or- That's why I'm glad I'm a range fighter.
Yeah.
How far away are they on
Well,
this
can
map?
can can you can you see the board at all?
Like where the pentagram is and everything?
You're right here.
They're to the bottom right of you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
where the
they're right here. They're down here.
that's
You should be able to move your character
okay.
to wherever you want to be. If you just click on it, you can
Uh,
either.
got you. Here we go.
Test, test, test.
There we go.
Hey,
Hey,
There we go.
How's
hey,
everybody?
how's
Hey,
how's Florida?
Um, well, it's like 40 degrees right now. So I know you guys have to be super cold.
Yeah, we're my temperature widget in my computer is saying 8 degrees.
Yeah, like I checked the temperature and it said it was 7, so that doesn't sound
Yeah,
too far off.
we're
I
we're
am
we're, we're
really sorry.
But you're in Florida.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you guys are in like freezing cold weather right now.
Right? It's about to get down to freezing tonight, and it's just way too cold.
Yeah.
the group are fighting waterlogged zombies that rose up out of a an underground river,
So
and they
Okay.
and,
here's
and
my
they
whole
stink to high heaven.
Here goes a crazy ass thing. My cat, like right before I came to log in, was bugging me to take him out on the deck. I'm like, no, man,
Nope. My cats
no.
don't want to go outside, and they always want to go outside. All right, so Rourke, make your attack roll.
right here. By the way, this my whole turn was moving, right?
Nope, you can shoot
Oh, sweet.
as long as you don't move more than 6 squares. You're fine. Even if you did move more than 6 squares, you can still shoot. And these guys are vulnerable because they're entangled, so you get a +2 to hit them. Not that you need it with your shooting skill.
I still like that. I just still like it when you give me great news like that.
Oh yeah,
All right, let's see.
Modifier is always a good thing.
that'll be a hit with a raise.
So roll it again.
Yes.
Yep, roll your damage. Oh,
Oh, well, no, wait. I think I rolled the wrong one. Sorry, I wasn't looking correctly. What I should have did was roll. I just
yeah.
re-rolled the whole thing instead of
Click
looking
yeah,
at roll
click on there
damage.
where it says roll damage.
All right, on the first one.
Alrighty. So that's going to be 16
Ooh,
damage.
I miss.
And it falls back into the water with a wet splish. But we're gonna be closing up soon. I don't know if it's all right, their turn. That one spends his turn re-dying. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There goes. Those guys are all trying to escape. Let me get my turn order thing out of the way. Alrighty.
Oh,
So
escape the bindings.
fail. 2 made it. 3 made it. So 2 of them are free, but that's all they can do. So we'll move this guy. Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one is going to take a swipe at you, Bob.
I'm
What are
up.
you doing?
How
Like,
high?
can he reach? Like, can he reach the ceiling?
Lay
The ceiling's about 7 feet up.
Oh, only 7.
Yep.
Okay, then I guess that's nothing I can do for him.
And with your penalty to be hit, he fails.
Okay.
That guy's still stuck. Okay, that's all it can do anything this round. Yegan.
Okay. I will put the coins down, stand up, and move over here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not much else I can do, I guess.
Okay. Timber.
Okay, just how big is a large blast template? I
Pretty
mean,
big.
Real big.
from here, would I? Okay, it would have to be centered on me though.
Okay. So
It
kind
still
of
actually get. It's still actually. It's
it gets
still
all
kind of
it gets all of them as long as something's at least partially under the template.
okay.
Basically, as long as it enters the square that the creature is in, which technically this would, even though I have the grid set to invisible, technically yes, that would get all of them.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my
These guys,
destructor.
these guys, are undead.
And yeah, uh, so I'm spending 2 power points for this.
Okay, so that's 3d6 damage because you spent the extra power point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 8 damage against their toughness. They are all shaken.
on, Timber. What you saying? Saving them for
What do you mean saving them? That's basically the. I,
the bennies.
Yeah, we're gonna close up soon. Game's almost over.
Yeah,
mm,
I'm sorry I showed up so late.
That's all right.
I
why not? Why
finally
not?
got free.
Did
I'm glad you
I'll take
finally
being
got the
I'll
show.
All
take
righty.
impulsive as being heckled and Benny that damage.
All righty. Reroll it. There we go.
There you go.
That
That's
should
a.
be a wound on each.
Yep, that takes care of them. They all either disintegrate or just kind of fall into these sloppy piles of wet skin and bones.
Did you add a Benny to each of us, Erica?
I added one to you for your
Okay.
almost getting your character killed.
Hey, part of that was Bob, but I'll take it.
Well,
Thank you.
you're role playing the curious and impulsive hindrances. Open
Okay.
the chest without checking for traps. Ah!
No, I checked for traps. I didn't. I was
Well,
a little.
the other one
I yeah.
that got a face full of poison and almost died like a mosquito in the rain.
I was just
Oh,
going so fast that I failed that notice check.
All right, are
All right.
you guys gonna head up the stairs now or?
Oh, and since I was already here, out here, was there? Not that I want to really be in with the bloated corpses,
Uh huh.
but did this go anywhere, or was it like one of those sewer grate kind of deals?
What do you mean this? That's a wooden bridge.
Right.
the
But
water.
where the river continues
Oh, it just
is
no. There's no sewer grade. It just kind of it's an underground river flowing.
okay. Oh, so it just continues out if we
Yeah.
wanted to go that way.
Yep. If
I'm
you
not
want,
particularly.
if you wanted to drown or didn't have to breathe, you could find out where it went.
Um. No, I'm not. Contrary to popular opinion, I am in fact kind of bullheaded. I'm not exactly suicidal. I don't want to end my life quite yet.
But aren't you curious?
What about where? Well, no, no. Actually, Timber would be. No, Timber actually does not
Oh
want to
yeah.
die in a bone garden because you come back as a foul undead,
No, yeah.
and and that's part of my major vow.
I figure the little wing guy probably doesn't want to go swimming. Just being a
Gee,
smart ass.
let's think this one through. Um,
Let's not.
little flip film like wings don't do too well in water.
Dragonflies do just fine. Let's go.
Okay, well, yeah, up the stairs.
Did did we check that chest?
It was
Oh, we
empty.
did the.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Although it looks like it might have one time have held a book.
Hmm. You know what? I will try to carefully go across the bridge, take the chest, and dump it into the water,
Okay.
just so no one falls for that trap. In case, there's more zombies or something.
Well, you think some other
In
fate come by?
more dramatic times, I would make you make an athletics check to go across the bridge, but it's not really dramatically important at this point.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get the next room set up.
I think it's funny. I can get across the bridge really easily, but can't do a damn thing about the chest. You have a little bit more hard time with the bridge. Can easily do the chest.
Right. Oh yeah. Too bad we
Because the
didn't have
chest is
Katla.
so damn big that I can sleep in it.
And there was nothing else in this room besides this
A bunch of other
this cir-
useless bric-a-brac. You've got like the treasure type stuff.
You mean satanic?
There's other books and trinkets and things like that that have been collected over a lifetime, but nothing like that would be considered treasure.
So like
well to anybody else, but to the
True.
very academically minded Rourke, there
True.
may be
There might be
yeah,
information in these books.
some goodies for you. Yeah.
yeah.
So
If
he'll
it's
go ahead and grab the books,
Okay.
and
it's
if
oh,
there's a way to disrupt this circle, Perhaps like a very minor scratch in a line or
Yeah, if you
something,
if you if you break it, you damage it in some way, it'll end it.
right? So he wants to do if he knows he can without any sort of arcane backlash, then he'll
Uh huh.
try to sabotage the circle,
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
small break in the interior
It's
line.
it's easily enough. It's easy enough to do that. Rick, are you going up the stairs too, Malekith?
Yes, please. I'll go ahead and move my guy. If
Okay.
you haven't. There he is.
He puts you on the new board. Bloop.
I think I can.
Okay.
Huffman, how good your studies?
Oh, I don't see anything. Am I on the board?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
You're dead center. It's just dynamic lighting.
I thought the dynamic lighting got turned off.
Oh, I was kidding.
Oh,
Oh, Johan is talking about dynamic lighting, and nobody knows what the fuck he's talking or what the heck he's talking
yeah.
about.
oh shoot! Damn it! Hey, wasn't some of that in plat, or did you just convert it down to gold?
800 number.
Yeah,
That's everything summed up and converted to gold.
Okay.
that works for me.
Um, we're probably going to close it up here. But Hoffman, you see something down at the end of the hall that appears to be out of the vision of just about everyone else.
Hey, I've got the dark vision going.
Oh, you still
With
got that? Okay.
well, has it been? How long has it been?
It's been quite a while. So unless you've been maintaining it, you have to cast it again.
Okay, it stays
Was
for
that
an
skull
hour.
I had magical?
No.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let it drop.
Okay. So Hoffman sees at the end of the hallway. Give me an occult roll, Hoffman.
Let's see. I a cult of D4.
A demonic entity of some kind. It is a large, basically completely black-skinned, hideous creature with basically, if you can imagine, remember what Chernobog looks like in Fantasia?
I do.
Kind of looks like that, but about only about 9 feet tall instead of the size of a mountaintop.
Oh,
So just kind of this like
Hey,
this obsidian black skinned demonic creature with these big unfolding bat wings and claws and a hideous grin on his face. Uh, and he goes, "Ah, thieves and interlopers! It has been some time since creatures have crept up from descent.
I didn't creep.
I will send
it
you
is.
back as
No,
dead."
no, 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 no. If we were thieves, we would be taking things.
And
Yes, no?
it
Uh,
unfurls a well. You have been taking stuff.
No.
uh, you just got
Peter, you're not supposed to be stealing.
you just got here, but it has been people have been stealing stuff.
Right.
oh,
And it unfurls a big, nasty, barbed, really cruel, unnecessarily almost cruel looking whip.
Mm.
And anyone else who can now see this creature, I don't think anyone else can. Um, but we'll leave it here on a cliffhanger.
and that's why they call cliffhanger.
Yigan Silverhand, we'll keep a note of that. Everyone gets a, oh yeah, fear checks. Thank you for reminding me about that. I think Hoffman, being
Yeah,
the
it
only one
sounded
that
like
can,
you were leading up to that. So
Hoffman, being the only creature that can see this thing, must make a fear check at -2.
-2.
I don't think you can see it, Anders.
Oh, good.
You can hear it talking. I mean, if dynamic lighting is working correctly, you shouldn't be able to see it, Anders.
Gosh, my system is giving me a nightmare because
It
nothing
it
is
it
responding.
it's been bad all night. I'm
Yeah,
real
roll
irritated.
20's been
Yeah.
Oh, it's not roll 20. It's like it's my
your
computer.
motel internet connection.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, everybody
What's
at
good for
work,
text pages?
yeah.
everybody's
Oh,
applications at work was sucking today.
right.
So,
Well,
Okay.
you know, cold is so good for
except have you
infrastructure.
worked in a server room before?
Well,
Maybe
it's
Uh,
maybe
a certain amount of cold is fine, but you don't want it too cold.
Not freezing.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Linus did a thing with
Right.
the refrigeration bill.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
humidity is not so good for it, but the cold is.
I forgot Kitty. How could I forget Kitty?
Uh-oh.
Are you
All
able
right.
to?
Jared.
It's stuck on not responding. Erica, is it possible
Just
to roll for me?
Yeah, I
just
can.
roll it next time.
Okay.
So that's going to
There
be
it
only a
goes.
3. Are you spending a Benny?
So I would
Is
like to
that with
spend
the
a
plus
Benny.
one from my edge?
That's going to be a 6. Well, that'll be a 4 with his +1 from his edge. Thank you for reminding me. So that'll be a success.
All right. Are we at 7 advances or 6?
Should be at 6.
6.
Have we gotten the 6 or not gotten the 6?
You're at 6.
We're at 6.
Yep.
So, all right, cool. Good. That is good.
Okay, and we'll close it here. Are we good for 2 weeks? That's
Hold
going to
on.
be that's going to be the 6th.
The 6th of January.
Yes.
That works for me.
All right, 1 second. Let me get in trouble with my wife.
No game tomorrow, right?
Of course not.
Right.
It's Christmas Eve. I
Yeah.
wouldn't think. I wouldn't think not.
I don't know why you said
Oh,
it,
one shot.
but the answer is no.
Okay.
If it
Yeah, I
were
think
up
a
to
number
me,
of us have spouses that would kill us if we were to say yes.
The
See,
6 is
that's
good for me. I
Okay.
can return the